What is up, guys? Scorpion K3 here, back again with another episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I think it's finally time for us to do some greed mode, because I haven't in a while. I think I'll do it with Samson. Try some greed mode with old Samson boy. See what we get. Box, as long as that gives us a key. Rude. The box I can dig, the key I can see forever. Probably not actually going to be useful, but it could be. Maggie's bow. HP upgrades are actually pretty nice for Samson, because he has the advantage of when he takes damage, he gains damage. Yeah, when he takes damage, he gains damage. That's the phrasing I wanted. And now I'm going to be dumb/smart and take damage.
The High Priestess.
For the sake of that key. Because we have health in here, so we have HP to burn, strictly speaking. I would actually kind of like Tractor Beam, but we'll see how things shake out. We have the poop trinket, which means our poops have a better chance of giving us stuff. So let's pop all those. Got money. Was there any half-priced item? I didn't think so. No. Okay. Let's start this run off. Actually, you know what? Hit me, and I'll regain the health. Why do I take an intentional hit? Well, the more damage he takes, the more damage he deals. Up to a threshold. I can't remember the exact threshold, but I just want to make us as powerful as possible so that we can clear these. Ouch. That was unintentional damage, but we've got plenty of health in that other room, so, you know, not such a big deal. And if we get a deal with the devil, we can sacrifice more HP since we got more, so that's kind of nice. And I feel like since I take damage and my damage stays amplified for the whole floor instead of just room, I can safely leave and go check out the shop and get stuff before the boss fight. Which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Ooh, you guys are a little too aggressive there. Just chill out. Cool off with some tears, as it were. Undo the burning desire you guys have to attack me. I will always make puns. Now I have to ask myself, what do I really want? Tractor Beam? It does increase my tier delay. Yeah, I'm gonna take it because it gives me a fire rate up, so that's nice. Boss, not too bad. Duke of Flies is kind of a notoriously easy boss to deal with, so let's crush him really quick. The Gurglings that drop bombs that they are vulnerable to, which A, I love. I love that they created an enemy that's vulnerable to its own attacks, and B, I love how silly it is. Like, they attack you with bombs that also hurt them. Double Monstro? Not terrible. This one doesn't do, this variant doesn't do the super high jump. Ow. But still hurts you. So don't take the damage. One of you should die here soon, or have I been perfectly splitting up the damage? Please die. There we go. And I hope that our deal with the devil's actually good, because in greed mode it always feels like the deals tend to be kind of mediocre at best. We'll see how things shake out for us. Ooh, Guppy's Paw. I'm gonna take it. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Maggie. She's not that good, but can provide a lot of benefit. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next floor because I don't like any of these items and I don't want to spend my money to re-roll them. So I think I'm just gonna call it good. The only downside right now is we have less health, which means we can't take as much damage intentionally. Ooh, a luck upgrade. But we can't take as much intentional damage unless we have a good source of health. Stompy. Moldy bread, you know, And there's 2 half hearts in there, so we can use that to 3 half hearts available. I hope this button is a good button and does good buttony things for us. Was not a good button. Ooh, it actually was a good button. Because if I can get those guys to blow up in a good spot... Ow! Just past it. And no reroll machine? That's kind of insulting, game. I'm gonna buy this because it gives me a tears up. And then I think... Go check out this room. Pills. Pills... 48-hour energy, not really useful for our current setup. But if we get an active item... So we'll take that. I think I'll take intentional damage again. Take that. Take a little more intentional damage. Now we've got 6.67 damage, so that's close to where we were before. And go ahead and hit our button. We're in I would say a decent spot. Not great. The shop not having a reroll machine is kind of insulting. It's only the 2nd floor and it's already being rude to us. Which I'm obviously not a fan of. Oh, you stone boys are so annoying. Please get rid of them before... Yeah! If you can clear the floor, the stone boy will go away. Otherwise, he sticks around for as long as there's enemies. Which they actually had to nerf when they first launched the game. Well, they first launched Greed Mode. Because those stone boys were much faster, and they blocked shots, and they would make Greed Mode unwinnable if you got, like, just 2 or 3 of them and you didn't have the power to kill the floor. Oh, they were such a burden. I beat it on my original playthrough, or on my other file with those super stony boys, but man, was it a slog. They are not an easy thing to deal with. Rag Mega. Not too terrible of a boss, honestly. His little orbs get annoying if you don't have much for speed, but thankfully our speed is slightly above average. What I don't like is him spawning his little buddies. It's also bullcrap that he can turn invulnerable. Not a fan, but his health is pitiful as a result. They do balance it with that. Oh, wait. When he dies... Ooh, ow. Ow, ow. No, 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 no. Let's not die. Ah! Well, we should be a lot better off now that they're dead. So many... freaking monstros. Is this going to be the diary of me dying a whole bunch? Because I really don't want to read that diary. Let's try again. Polydactyl? Give me something useful. Speed up. We'll see how things shake up. I might restart. Because, yeah, I'm going to restart. Well, I suppose I should have checked the curse room first. Pentagram. Just a nice little damage upgrade. Some tears up there. This might be a stick-with-a-bull run. I have no shame in restarting because this mode can be quite brutal, and I'm not going to make it harder on myself just for the sake of it. Let's go ahead and start things off, I think. Because we've got decent damage between the pentagram and our slight damage up. Rude. See, those stone boys, super nasty. Whoop. I hate the sniper worms. That's what I call those little wormy boys, sniper worms. Because they always seem to snipe me. They're the source of many a health loss. I don't think I've ever actually died to one, at least not to memory, but I have been hit lots of times by them. Or I'll get hit trying to dodge them and dodge into other things that do contact damage. That's happened way more times than I care to admit. That was a tight little dodge. At least nothing more is going to spawn until I press the button again. So there's that to be thankful for. The first floor is honestly the hardest because you have no items and you have to deal with all these waves of enemies. I'm going to go ahead and grab Daddy's Love because he stomps down on the enemies and just does a crap ton of damage. And it's fantastic. Whoop. You just back off, please. Yeah, woo. Who's our boss? Duke. The Duke. No, go for the boss, not for flies. Okay. I'll take care of the flies, you take care of the boss. Yeah. Teamwork. And one last button press. For those horsemen. Oh. Don't be sloppy and jump into the slot, or the damaging creep. Don't stand on the creep. Also, don't take dumb damage. Let's see. Ooh, I'm tempted to take both of them because Athame can really pay out with spirit hearts. Or demon hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna take them both. It might come back to haunt me. But I'm gonna buy a key. Buy another key for the next floor. Parasitoid tears. Sometimes when we hit enemies, it'll spawn stuff. And head on down. Hopefully things will work out better than that last run that we just had. Good item. Sister Maggie. That's kind of amusing. Good item. Polydactyly. Not that useful. Pretty fly. You know, pretty fly is nice. The items in here, however, not so nice. A no reroll machine. The game is being kind of rude with the lack of reroll machines this round. I suppose one of them was technically last round, but hey, I'm still annoyed by it. Daddy's Love. I love the Daddy Longleg item because it can smash items or smash enemies that I can't see on the screen, which is really, really helpful. Because if they can't see me, they generally can't attack me. But Daddy's Love can still attack them. Whoop. Unfortunately, we don't have enough HP to take intentional damage, which puts us in a bit of a hard spot. As long as we're careful, we should be okay. That guy and that guy. And we have Athame, so if we take damage, we can hurt enemies with it and potentially destroy them, garnering us some demon hearts if we get a lucky payout. Was there anything I really wanted? I mean, Black Candle gives us some protection, but, like, really? Nothing in there is particularly tempting. I might buy Black Candle before the deal with the devil fight, because then I can use my red heart and still have the black heart. Oh, the bloated ovum. Not a nice enemy. It's fast, it's dangerous, and its little minion shoots lasers, which I'm not a fan of. I think I'm actually going to buy this, just so I have the spirit heart, the demon heart there. Pray I don't, lose it to this fight. Focus fire on the bloated ovum, because he's far more dangerous. And take out these guys. And then pray our deal has something health-giving. Or just rude Krampus. I'll take Krampus's head or lump of coal. Honestly. Lump of coal's pretty good. So I will just move on. We don't have a half-price key, so I might as well not buy the key to the next floor, because the next floor could have a half-price key. Play it the smart way, I suppose. And who knows, maybe the free item will be latch key or mom's key or something that gives us keys. It is Roid Rage, speed and range up. Actually pretty good with the thing that I have, stuff and words. Lump of coal, because increased range, so the longer those tiers are in the air, the more damage they deal. Go for a single reroll? Nope, didn't get it. I suppose we'll buy the key, and... I mean... Mom's wig is nice. Because we have parasitoid tears, so now we have parasitoid tears and mom's wig, which... I think both of them have a chance of spawning spiders, if memory serves. Most likely, I think. Yeah, we'll see how things shake out. Hopefully I don't die horribly like I did last time. See it? Keep things moving, keep things golden, stay fresh, stay moving. Ah! Dang it. Unfortunately, we took that second hit. I was trying to use Athame to generate some demon hearts and kind of whiffed on it. Now, I don't really like either of these items. Can't use that because it'll kill us. That's not particularly useful. That can be useful, but that can also be useful in the long term. Actually, I'm going to get it because it can have some sneaky advantage. These can be really... See? These can be really useful sometimes, the secret rooms. And now I can blow up this machine, pray for some money out of it, or consumables, that works too. Blow up these guys. I was hoping for money from both, but just from one works. And then I think we'll take on our bosses. And if I did get enough money, thankfully. I was going to say, if we get enough money, I will buy the present, because the present gives you an item based on the room you are in. So if I take that into the deal with the devil, there's a chance I can get a decent devil deal item for free. So yeah, let's plan for that. And then we take on our... Oh, not too terrible enemy combo. His creep is more dangerous than anything. And then we'll take on War. It was Pestilence? Pestilence and War. The poisony guy I think is Pestilence. Yeah, keep your bombs away from me, Thomas. Oh, rude. Oh, but thank you. You blew that up and I got a demon heart out of it. It'd be nice if my luck was a little better. Athame would pay out more consistently then. Come on, just die. I know my damage isn't that great, but something good. Guppy's Paw. Yes. And then I will use the present, and if we can get a Guppy item, that's the Guppy transformation. We're Guppy. Now we have Flight, which is really awesome for obvious reasons. And we also have the ability to spawn flies from hitting enemies. So now we'll be generating a bunch of flies. So this, if we can get just a little bit of HP, this run will be sorted. We will win most likely. We really need HP. An increased fire rate would be great too. Not range, I said fire rate. Ooh, free spirit heart, that's nice. Blow up those guys. money. And I'm actually going to commit to using my bomb there. Steam sale, absolutely fantastic. Life-changing item, potentially. Rude. Rude boys are rude. I just realized, so I have parasitoid tears, which generate spiders. Mom's wig, which generates spiders. And now I have the guppy transformation, which also generates spiders. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, go in here, because I was going to say, because I know there's a secret room. Look at that. Just a nice little chunk of change. We'll leave and take a little bit of damage, but I will buy this spirit heart because I'm not dumb. And then I think we're off to the races with it. As long as we can hit enemies, we'll be generating flies. Flies equals death. Death equals us surviving. As long as the enemies are the ones dying and not us. I hate these blister guys. I don't know what they're actually called, but I call them blister enemies because they look disgusting and they're sploogey. I think they're like boils or something to ouch to that effect. Actually. I really, really hate the mask guys too because you can't hurt them. You can only hurt them with by shooting their heart. They're totally invulnerable to damage. And there's a boss based on it, which is just nasty. I mean, it's clever and useful, but I still hate it. Did I remember to look for our secret room on the last floor? I'm suddenly unable to remember. None of these are super useful. We'll save our money, because Steam Sale will be around whether or not we use it here. And then I think before we have our deal with the devil, I will spend the money to buy some spirit hearts and hope for a decent... Hi there. I was gonna say, what's the boss? Because I didn't see it spawn, and it's Skull-X. Skull-X is annoying. He's not hard. He's just pretend hard. Because you have to wait for his tail to pop up to actually damage him. And so he just creates a time waste. I don't like enemies that are secretly hard, but actually just kind of a time waste. Thankfully, Daddy's love hurts him when he's doing his teleporting around shenanigans. One. I'm gonna buy two. That way I can safely take the deal with the devil if there's one by. Now, we don't need any more guppy pieces. I'll take 9 lives if it pops up. Because it'll give us a red heart, too. Oh, duh. I forgot about their laser, because I'm dumb. Can you die, please? Well, I may have gotten hit, but he gave me a spirit heart. The missing page? No, this one. Contract from below. Not useful in this particular context because it doubles your rewards for clearing a room, but not for this game mode's reward. So you don't get extra coins. Which would be cool if you did, but unfortunately you don't. I'm honestly just worried about the belly button. What is this? Evil up. I guess that increased our chance to get black hearts. Ooh, hell yeah. Half price keys. Buy one for this chest. It paid for itself. I mean, I'll grab little attack buddy. Go in here. Yep. I'm stoked on Guppy's head. I could just leave, but I'm not gonna because I like money and items. I will take meat because it's a damage up, and I will take that. I almost missed out on it. And I will take that because... Oh, it doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought that was the one that allowed us to use the item twice, but that's The car battery, not the quick volt. But I think with the quick volt, it will change our thing. Yeah, our guppy's head will charge over time instead of per floor. Whoop! I forgot about how dangerous that enemy was. But we're generating flies via 2 diamonds. If we could find a blank card, we can break the game. Which I will totally do if the opportunity presents itself. Because I don't care about not breaking the game, I guess I'll phrase it. I am totally down for breaking the game. I will actually go kind of heavy into burning money to reroll to try for a blank card. Let's see if we can't do it. If we can get a blank card to spawn, we win forever. No blank card. No blank card. No blank card. No blank card. Come on, game. Give me blank card. Ah, darn it. Didn't work out for us in the end, but that happens. I think I will pick up that item next, most likely. I'm not going to use my 2 of diamonds because I still have the whole next floor to potentially get blank card. So never give up hope. And I got a decent... Yeah, you just knock that crap off, would you? 2 of them? Really, game? They're rude enemies. I'm not a fan because of their laser. That curving laser attack that they have is just rude. Ah! I wasn't able to get out of the way. But I was able to use it to my advantage. I will take the pack, but I don't need to take Guppy's collar. I mean, I could just for the sake of potential respawn, but I'm not going to invest that. So let's pray for blank card. If we get blank card, we can get all of the items and become just a crazy, super powerful god guy. We did get a reroll machine. So I'm going to do this. Do this. Okay, so we got a decent amount of money to burn. We're just praying for blank card. I really will go hard. Oh, BFF is tempting. Well, not really. Hive Mind would be tempting. Didn't get it, so I will buy that. Buy that. We're not dead yet. Well, we're probably not dead at all anyways, but we still have a chance for getting blank card. Luck up. That's nice. Yeah, I suppose we just gotta go deal with the waves then. He spawned with just a head, which is really, really weird. Power-wise, we're doing pretty good. I don't know if we're powerful enough to survive the final boss, though. That's where I'm really worried about. Is we have pretty good survivability, but not perfect survivability. I want to become an overpowered deity. And if we can get blank card, then we can add extra money to our final end floor donation machine. Because that's also an important goal to remember about. Ow. What hit me? One of those stupid ghosts that I didn't see coming. Most likely knowing my luck. Okay, host hat makes us immune to explosions would be nice. grab matchbook. We're immune to explosions, so it's no big deal. Grab the binky. I don't think we'll be able to break the game, unfortunately. Unless these guys pay us a decent amount of money. Well, that is a decent amount of money. Grab the synth oil. And we got the spun transformation. Well, if all else fails, we did end up with a pretty powerful run. Even if it wasn't as powerful as I was hoping for. Can't really complain about this run. And if we survive, cool. If not, you know, them's the bricks. And I suppose I'll buy the butt bombs. Soy milk, you're funny, game. Well, soy milk would actually be a form of good, just not actually good. I'm actually gonna take this. Yeah, that couldn't have worked out better. Because that means I get this, which grants me spirit hearts, which means I can take this, which we will transform into the Babylon. And then... Oh, did the shop have spirit hearts? I don't think it did. No, it did not have spirit hearts for sale. But I will buy that.
Bad gas.
And I suppose I will hold off on... I mean, I'll do that. I'll hold onto my 2 of diamonds, so at the end of the greed fight, I can use it and see how things shake out. Yes, yes, okay. Let's take on greed, because we weren't able to break the game, so now we have to just fight Ultra Greed as he is. Of course they're evil and send enemies after us that are, ow, painful. That steal money from you. Let's go. No time like the present. Really? He shot at me before I could even move? That's not cool, game. Like, I get it that I was shooting at him, but he's a boss. He has to abide by different rules. What just restored? Oh, right. My Guppy's head will restore over time because I got the quicker charge. Go ahead and let a lot of those explode because that means money for me. And maybe some spiders, but I'm more interested in the extra money. What are you gonna drop? More bombs? You didn't generate any more money, so that's a little rude. I gotta remember to use my Guppy's head too, just because it's another item. Actually doing pretty good against him. We haven't hemorrhaged too much HP yet, and he hasn't regained too much. Thankfully, our host hat has definitely paid off. It sometimes blocks tears that you get hit with. This I could potentially use to my advantage, but I'm not going to risk it. So, if those keys unlock, he'll open up the doors around the edge of the arena. And unfortunately, I didn't get lucky there. You can use Athame to generate hurts for yourself. No, stop restoring your health. It's annoying and rude. Just go down, would you? You big, ugly SOB. You're so close to death. That's the thing about this enemy, is you can get through all the waves and die to this enemy. But we won. We unlocked Lusty Blood. And we got the greed machine, which I will go ahead and try and pump all of my money into. So this will randomly jam up. You don't know when. But ideally, you can fill it up like that. That also needs to get up to 9999999 in order to, for completion's sake. But for now, guys, we beat this run and ended up with a overall pretty powerful play. So for now, guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.